What up guys, Joachim here, and this video is going to talk a little bit about how to make Anki flashcards with MP3 files or saved files that you can make pretty easily. You can download things obviously, and that's one way, but if you're wanting to split it up into short things, I have an example of a YouTube video that we will do this with, and then even with just like Duolingo. I know I've made videos where I kind of said not so great things about Duolingo, but then I've also made videos where I did say good things about Duolingo. So to me, it's all a matter of how you use it. What purpose are you using it for? You should be moving on to kind of native things, and you can see there's this girl's speaking Greek, and she's making a video about clothes, and this is the super easy Greek page or videos on YouTube, and they do things. So yeah, so I like this channel. Dimitri and Eleni are the normal host, and this girl, I think she's an actress. I've seen her in a few things. Krisalena Krostopoulou is her name. I don't know if she's like a professional actress. I just know I looked her up for this video, and I saw that she was in some things. Clearly she's stunningly beautiful, but she does this video talking about clothes, and I'll show you how I use videos like this to learn any language. Really, it can be, maybe I'll do an example in Spanish also, but maybe that should actually be a separate video. So this one's just going to be on making audio files in a kind of easy way. So one thing that you might run into is that when you make the videos, there's a lot of hiss in the background, or you make the sound files. So what you want is, I've gone down here in the lower right hand corner and open the sound documents. You can see there's a little microphone there, and that opens all of the audio. So you have your speakers, and that is the speaker volume that the speakers from your computer are set to, and then you have your microphone. If your microphone is turned up really high, then you're going to get a lot of hiss in the sound file that you make. So you want to make sure that's set kind of low, and that you're giving plenty of volume to that, so that the primary sound that you're hearing is the recording and not all of the background noise from your video. So I'm going to do one with Duolingo here, and I actually started. I want to make sure I had everything set up correctly, so I'm going to delete this. But it's not very difficult at all, because Anki, if you download it to your computer, now there's a lot of things you can do on the web version of audio by just opening it and logging into your account. But for whatever reason, this kind of thing I'm selecting over here, all of the little features, they are not available. I'm not sure what in the world is going on with my camera there. It's like zooming in and out quickly. But these are not available on the web version. It's only available on the desktop app, or if you have the Android version, I think some of these things might be available on there too, so that's really nice. But unfortunately, the iOS app does not have these things. You cannot add cards to the iOS app. That's why I don't recommend it. If you're going to use Anki and you have an iOS or Apple phone, then you really you're going to need to use the web, or I'm sorry, the desktop download app for your desktop computer, and then you can use the app or the web version itself on your phone in like Safari or some kind of internet thing. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to record this thing here. So we have our Duolingo girl, and she says "Ti chroma inne ibotes." It doesn't matter what language. This will obviously work for any language, but if you go to Anki here on the desktop version, then you have a little microphone, and I'm going to click that.
Ti chroma inne οι μπότες.
And then I click save.
Ti chroma inne οι μπότες.
And you can see that is the recording that I just made of that. So what I like to do is then copy the word, because you'll get a recording when it comes up, and I want to see it in Greek also. So I'm going to click paste, Control V, and it says "Ti chroma inne botes." And then you might want to make sure that what you're putting is correct. I know what this says. This is "What color are the boots?" Or yeah, "What color are the boots?" And so obviously that was correct. And then I can just type in down here, "What color are the boots?" and it's a question, and then I can click add, and then I save that as a flashcard. So, that took, not very long, maybe 20 seconds to do the actual flashcard making. I know I've been talking for 5 minutes to talk about how to set that up, but once you actually begin doing it, it's very short. So we have our friend here, I forget her name again, Chris Elena. Chris Elena is talking about clothes, and it would in this case be the exact same thing.
Ύφασμα, πιο ελαφρύ ύφασμα από τις άλλες που φοράμε το χειμώνα.
Okay, so we want to get to the point where she says
Ύφασμα, πιο ελαφρύ ύφασμα από τις...
All right, so I'm going to go back here, and we want to get a recording of her saying aputin afriasma, or whatever she said. I actually don't know if that's it. So you kind of have to move quick. So I set my stuff so that I can click on this, then click on the video, and then go over and click stop or save when it's finished. So
πιο ελαφρύ ύφασμα από τις άλλες που φοράμε το χειμώνα.
Okay.
Πιο ελαφρύ ύφασμα από τις άλλες...
Okay, so I said that apple. Well, actually, no, that wasn't what she said. It was the one before that. Pio fra ifasma. Ilafria fasma. Ilafri fasma. Pio ilafria fasma. And I wonder if I can get that to do that again. Actually, let's cut this and then paste it back in and see what happens. Oh, I thought maybe she would say it again if I did that. Oh, well, but anyway, so that is the idea. I don't always make the sound files to go with it, but when it's convenient, it can be helpful in helping you to both read and hear. So, we're reading and hearing the language, and then that could be beneficial. So this is just one of many tricks that you can do as you continue learning a language and continue doing things to continue studying. So, not the end-all be-all of language learning, but it's one trick that you can add to your toolbox of things to continue learning. Once you get past the Duolingo phase, this easy Greek does become like a really, or well, not just Greek, but easy languages. These are in all languages, so you can go to easy Spanish, and you can get the exact same things. Did I type in easy Spanish again? I think I typed it over top of, I don't know, let's open this up. So yeah, I typed easy Spanish Greek. Easy Spanish, and you get exactly the same thing. Here's the easy Spanish page, and it doesn't matter what language, obviously. So I have a certain way that I do these that I think are beneficial, and I can make a separate video eventually where I go over what those are, and that would be something to look forward in an upcoming video. You can see there's hundreds and hundreds of these, and these are the things that I think really help a lot in learning to speak a language. So, you can find them in Easy French. And this is kind of more of an intermediate tool. Like, you should kind of have some kind of, basis for the language before you start doing this. You can start watching these, of course, at any time, but the tricks and things that I'm going to discuss in upcoming videos will be more of an intermediate kind of tool to do. So I'm just going through different languages. I've seen easy Welsh on here. Welsh is a language, of the Welsh people that is spoken by a small fragment of people. You can see there's only like 7 videos. I think there's a few more than that in total on the language, but it's not that popular of a language. But my last name is Welsh, and I've had some interest in just kind of learning a few tidbits about the language, not doing it entirely. Let's see if easy Syrian is a thing. That would be an interesting one. Syrian. Actually, I was thinking like easy Aramaic. I don't think that's probably on here. Easy Aramaic. I would be surprised if it was. So there's some videos on here from Aramaic, but this is like real Aramaic. That was what I was kind of looking for. It's between Assyrian, Aramaic, and Hebrew. So let's see easy Assyrian. I'm just playing right now, really. Most of the information I was going to share in this video is done. So if you're done watching, I don't blame you. But Assyrian, yeah, like they don't have like that kind of stuff in there. So, maybe not quite so And you know, it's not, they don't have every language you can imagine, but they do have a lot on the Easy Languages channels. So I know they have quite a few Arabic, like Arabic, Russian, Spanish. Like, I don't know why, but those are like really popular languages right now. Not that they shouldn't be. It's just, you know, like when you're looking at worldwide languages that are spoken, they don't seem to be, you know, spoken by as many populations as, well, specifically speaking of Arabic, but you know, it is a beautiful language, so I don't blame people. Easy Arabic, Japanese is such a popular language right now, and that's another one. Like, I can see why though, because so many people are interested in like the what do you call it, the cartoons, anime. They watch anime. You can tell I'm obviously not a huge anime watcher because I couldn't even think of the word, but Easy Japanese Season, like there are so many learning resources, and it makes Japanese easy or easier to learn. It's a very difficult language, but it makes it easier to learn any language if there's a lot of materials and a lot of resources to get a hold of very easily. So, you know, even though it's a difficult language because it's not similar to English, you know, I mean, if you're like a native Chinese speaker, Japanese is probably not as difficult to learn than if you're a native English speaker, because, well, just because it, you know, the similarities make it easier to access. But, you know, to providing a lot of resources, that also helps out a lot. So anyways, I'm pretty much done. You guys take it easy, and I will talk to you in a video coming very soon.